Hello, everybody. Hello. I think we're live. Great. Oops. The setup is kind of ass at the moment. Basically, this screen on the left side taking the majority of my screen, and then I have everything else on the right side, and there's I have like 4 windows and there's one pile, so this is a little difficult, but we'll manage. I wish I had another monitor. That would help a lot. Maybe I should post about this on Twitter. Maybe. Just maybe. I don't know. Hold on just a second. I'll make this a bit easier for myself. There we go. Just tiny bit easier. No, not that one. Where did it go? Oh, this setup is so ass. So if you weren't here, I mean, if there's somebody that joined, my setup is so bad at the moment because I have this on the left side of the screen here, and then I have everything else. I have my OBS, I have my chat, my streaming thing on YouTube, and everything in this one small pile on the right side of the screen, and it's not convenient at all. But we'll manage. I'm waiting just a tiny bit to get a bit more people in here because I don't want to stream to myself, obviously. So it would be nice if there were some people watching at least. Before we start. Sorry if I'm slow at answering your chat messages or something like that, because like I said, my setup is so ass. I'm just making sure everything's fine. Good. Good. And we'll wait. Just a bit. I know this stream was a bit sudden, but yeah, I didn't know the nominees were like, I didn't know you could vote today. Kind of a surprise. So then I just thought, like, why wouldn't I stream this? I can get some content. I don't know, that is good. I'm just checking a few things, I'm sorry. Just making sure everything's good. So there's 2 viewers. I think we can probably just start this. Yeah. So let's start voting. I hope this site works, by the way, because this site was down for a long time and I couldn't get in, and I hope I'm in right now. Hopefully. Unless my profile picture is not loading, so that's a great sign. But yeah, let's see if this works. It works. Okay, so we're starting off with Game of the Year right away. Okay. So we have Astrobot, Balatro. Wow, I've never heard of this game. Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. How do you spell that? I don't know. Refantasio? I don't know. Either way. So first of all, there's the elephant in the room that we have to talk about, which is Elden Ring. This is a DLC nominated for Game of the Year. Should a DLC be nominated? I don't think so. I honestly don't think a DLC should be nominated. Yeah, I don't like the idea. Because like even though I know Elden Ring's DLC, it's amazing and it's a massive DLC. It's like bigger than some full games. It is a really big DLC. But it's still a DLC. So if Elden Ring wins this one, that means Elden Ring has won Game of the Year twice. And I just don't know. Like as much as I like this DLC, I kind of don't like the idea of Elden Ring winning twice. Like it just doesn't seem fair. Out of the other games here, I have, like I said, I've never heard of Balatro. I don't know what this game is. I have not played Astrobot, but I'm glad to see it nominated here because it looks so fun, and you know I'm just glad to see it here. Black Myth Wukong I haven't played yet, but I really want to play it, and it's not a surprise by any means that it's here. I was fully expecting this one, and it might actually win this one too. Metaphor Refantasio, I once again I don't know how to say that. I haven't played it either, but it looks really cool, and I've heard great things about it. So you know I'm glad to see it here. And then last but not least, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah, I think this is my pick for Game of the Year. Yeah. I played this when it came out so early in the year. I think it was like February maybe, and to this day it's still my Game of the Year. Like it is just a really fun game, and yeah, I highly recommend both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. And if you haven't played them yet, I suggest that you do, because they are great. So my vote is going to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nice. I'm actually downloading that. Best Game in Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. This is a hard category because well, what does it mean? Like, I don't, and it's the same picks that were nominated for Game of the Year. I don't know about game direction. I like I'm totally clueless what this really means. So, creative vision and innovation, game direction and design. Well, once again, these are the only two that I've played. So, yeah. Astrobot, I would kind of, I don't know. For some reason, I would like to give it to Astrobot, even though I haven't played it. But just to see, like, this type of a PlayStation exclusive, that PlayStation have produced something like this that differs a lot from their other, like, exclusives. That makes me just so happy. So, you know, I might actually just give it to Astrobot. Even though I haven't played it, I think Astrobot probably deserves this one. Yeah, I'll do that. Best narrative. Okay, so we're finally having some other choices. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Actually, let me read this. For outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Metaphor, Refantasio, Senua Saga, Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Well. I haven't played these three, so I don't know about them. But Final Fantasy and Silent Hill 2 both have a really good story in my opinion. I was fully immersed in these stories from beginning to end. So this is a really tough one. They're very different stories, but I like them a lot. I really did. Fuck. This is so difficult. Part of me is saying to give it. A part of me is telling me to give it to Final Fantasy, but another part of me is telling me to vote for Silent Hill. Okay, this one I'm gonna give it to Silent Hill 2. I think the story in Silent Hill 2 is fucking amazing. Like, it is genius. It's told so well. And it's so cool. Yeah, I'm going with Silent Hill 2 for the best narrative. I'm happy with that. And now it's loading. Wow, please work. Thank you. Best art direction. For outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree, Metaphor, Refantasio, and Neva. I have never heard of Neva. Wow, that was a terrible pun. But best art direction. Once again, these are so different. Like, I already gave the game direction award vote for Astrobot, so I don't really think I should do it for Astrobot this time. Elden Ring, I think the how the world looks, the Shadowland, what was it called? In Shadow of the Earth Tree. I think it's so beautiful that this one actually might win my vote. Yeah, you know, Elden Ring is a game, the main game as well as the DLC. It's like, whenever you, anytime you play it, you just look around and you can't help but be amazed by how it looks. So, I think Elden Ring deserves this one. I've heard some great things about Black Myth Wukong, like how it looks. But yeah, this is going for Elden Ring. There we go. Best score and music. For outstanding music inclusive of, For outstanding music inclusive of score, original song and or licensed soundtrack. Astrobot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor Refantasio, Silent Hill 2, and Stellar Blade. Oh, this is interesting. I loved the soundtracks of Final Fantasy and Silent Hill 2. Don't get me wrong. But I think Stellar Blade has one of the best soundtracks out of any game I've played in a while. Like, the soundtrack of Stellar Blade is fucking amazing. I still listen to it sometimes. It is so good. So good. Yeah, this is really easy pick for me. Stellar Blade is getting that. For sure. If some award deserves to go to Stellar Blade, it's that one. Best audio design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. Now, okay, actually I know exactly what I'm voting for. So, you know, I've played a lot of horror games in my life. A lot of them. And, you know, there are, well, most of them, whenever I play one, I'm not scared of them because I've played so much of them. But audio design plays a surprisingly large role in horror games and their atmospheres. And I have to say, when I was playing Silent Hill 2, I was scared at times. This game is very scary, and I think audio design is a big part of it. Why it's scary. And every time I was walking down the corridors and then I heard that, like, I don't know what it's called, like the sound of an enemy moving. Like, you have those enemies that are hiding in the corners, and then all of a sudden you hear their footsteps and then they jump at you. I think it is super well executed. So my vote for best audio design is going to Silent Hill 2. That is a no-brainer. Next category. Hello. Thank you. Best performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover acting, motion and or performance capture. Okay. Brianna White from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hannah Tell from Life is Strange, Humberly Gonzalez from Star Wars Outlaws, Luke Roberts, Silent Hill 2, Melina. I'm sorry. I guess I'm not gonna even spell that because I would butcher it. I'm sorry, but she's from Cinema Saga Hellblade 2. Okay, I don't really know what characters these people play in these games, except for Luke Roberts. I think plays James in Silent Hill, and honestly, this may go for Luke Roberts. Like, I think what they did with the facial animations and just all kinds of animations in Silent Hill 2, I think it's fucking fantastic. Like, the work done there is really good. And I think James especially is a really, really well executed character in terms of his looks and animations. And Luke Roberts, I think he plays James. I hope I'm not wrong, but he kind of looks like him. So I think this is going to Luke. Honestly, well done. Silent Hill 2 is getting a lot of my votes. Hold on, let me just check one thing. I'm sorry. I'll be back soon. You're gonna see something soon, hopefully. Just checking out a few things. Just a few things. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with the next category. We have innovation in accessibility. Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Wow, this is a very difficult one, honestly. So the nominees, of course, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Diablo 4, Dragon Age, The Veilguard, Prince of Persia, Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws. This is the first one that, like, really the first category that I have no idea what I should vote for. Like, at all. Because I don't usually use any accessibility options myself, so I have no experience with them. And from what I've heard, I think Call of Duty has done it pretty well consistently over the years. I'm not sure about Black Ops 6 in particular. I haven't played it, but I think it has done it over the years. So I think I'm just gonna go for Call of Duty, even though I haven't played this game. But I really have no idea. So we'll go with that. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Closer the Distance, Indica, Neva, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Cinema Saga Hellblade 2, and Tales of Kenzera Zhao. Once again, I have really never heard of most of these, and the ones I've heard, being these two, I have not played. So once again, I have no clue. I have zero clue as to what I should vote for. I think honestly this is a really difficult. I think the one that looks the best to me is Senua Saga, so I'm just gonna go with that. I'm sorry, this is a kind of a throwaway vote for me because I have no clue really. Best Ongoing, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Destiny 2, Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Helldivers 2. I have never played any other one of these than Fortnite, and I haven't played Fortnite this year. I haven't played Fortnite in a good while, so I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Fortnite right now. I have no clue. But from what I've heard, Helldivers 2 did really good this year. That's what I've heard. So I'm kind of just, even though I haven't played it myself, I'm just kind of leaning on Helldivers because the things I heard about it were really, really cool. And I don't know how they're doing nowadays, I haven't heard much, but back when this came out, it was a really big thing, and I watched a lot of videos about it, so, you know, out of these, my vote is going to Helldivers 2. And I hope we get to see more of this if developers are making more live service games. I think Helldivers 2 is exactly the type of live service that we should go for. Next one. Best Community Support, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. We have Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. And this is... okay, so we have Baldur's Gate 3 and No Man's Sky are not, like, I mean, wow, I don't even know they were, like, updating these games anymore. I don't know, because I have never played any of these except for Fortnite, but I don't think Fortnite should win this. Although Helldivers 2, I think Helldivers 2 might win this actually, because from what I've heard, it's like the developers are really in contact with the community, or at least where. And the community, I remember that one case when Sony wanted to like have all of the PlayStation accounts linked if you wanted to play Helldivers, but then the community pressured them out of that. So honestly, you know, yeah, I think I'm voting for Helldivers. Best Indie Game, for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Animal Well, Balatro, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, Neva, and UFO 50. Well. The only one that I've heard out of these is Animal Well, and I haven't even played it. So, but people really liked it, so fuck it. I'm voting for Animal Well for just based on what I've heard of it. Best debut indie game. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio, Animal Well, Balatro, Manor Lords, Pacific Drive, and The Plucky Square? Okay, cool. Well, I think this category is kind of stupid, honestly. I'm going with Animal Well again because I don't know these. So, yeah. Best mobile game. Wow. I don't play on my phone. But we'll see. For the best game playable on a mobile device, AFK Journey, Balatro, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, Zenless Zone Zero. I haven't played any of these. I don't really know about any of these, but I don't know. I guess Pokemon is my vote because that's at least a brand that I'm familiar with, but this is a bad category in my opinion, really. Best VR/AR, for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality irrespective of platform. Arizona Sunshine Remake, Asgard's Wrath 2, Batman Arkham Shadow, Metal Hellsinger VR, and Metro Awakening. I haven't played VR games this year at all. Like really, okay, actually, I played that one Attack on Titan VR game, the official one, but it's not nominated here, and probably for a reason. But out of these, I remember playing the first Asgard's Wrath like a long time ago, and I thought it was pretty cool. I've also heard good things about Arkham Shadow, even though I haven't played it once again. And also from Metro Awakening, I remember checking out the Steam page for this one, and it looked really cool, but I don't know how the game itself is. And Arizona Sunshine, I've played the original, but not the remake, and it's an okay game, I guess. But yeah, I've heard the most about Batman, and I think people really see that. I think people think that this is a good game. So you know what? My vote is going to Batman. Even though I haven't played it, I want to play it, but it's not available on any device that I own at the moment. Best action game. For the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Okay, action game. So this is a category where I value gameplay. And I think Black Myth Wukong is probably gonna win this one, but I haven't played it, so I don't have a vote for it. I don't really think these two have a chance in this category, but good luck, I guess. Warhammer, I've heard great things about, but I haven't really seen any gameplay footage or anything. Okay, you know, I'm glad to see Stellar Blade here. I had so much fun playing Stellar Blade. It is a really fun game. And the combat is really good in my opinion. So if something is gonna win this one, it's gonna be either Black Myth Wukong or Stellar Blade. I hope so. Or this one. I don't know anything about Space Marine 2. But my vote is going to Stellar Blade. I had so much fun playing this game. Best action adventure. For the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Astrobot, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, Silent Hill 2, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Ooh, okay, action adventure? Why Silent Hill 2 here? This is the wrong category for you, my friend. I heard nothing about this one. Heard not so good things about this one. Heard nothing about this one. So my vote is going to Astrobot. I don't think Silent Hill 2 should be in this category, even though it's a great game. It should not be in this category. But Astrobot, you know, yeah, congratulations. Best RPG. For the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. Dragon's Dogma 2, I forgot this game released this year. Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantasio. From what I've heard, I think Metaphor is gonna win this one. Because it's from the developers of Persona, and there's a lot going on in that game. Elden Ring, once again, this, I don't know, like, I like the progression in Elden Ring, like the character progression, you know, building your character, whatever. But my heart is saying Final Fantasy, because I think Elden Ring's DLC's like character customization worked so well just because of the main game and the extra systems that they added with the they added the fragment things. Yeah, I thought they were kinda honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna say Final Fantasy for this one. Hold on, just before we move on, I'm gonna check something again. Sorry about this one. Sorry about this, guys. Just checking things. That everything is working fine. Yeah. Good. Okay. Let's get that out there. Okay. Best fighting is the next category. For the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Multiversus, and Tekken 8. I don't play fighting games, so I'm not familiar with any of these. For that, I'm sorry. But I've heard things about Dragon Ball. I've heard things about Tekken. So I'm gonna go with Tekken, I guess. Fine. Best family. For the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Astrobot, Princess Peach Showtime, Super Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, and Blocky Square. Okay. Out of these, I've only played a little bit of Super Mario Party, and I thought it was extremely fun. This game with friends is really fun, and you know what? This is my vote. This is my vote right here. Mario parties, they're always super fun with friends or family or just a group of people. Yeah, I think that's an easy pick for me. Best sim/strategy. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay irrespective of platform. Age of Mythology Retold, Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, Manor Lords, and Unicorn Overlord. Wow, I have never heard of any of these. I don't play sims or simulators or strategy games that much, so I haven't played any of these. But Manor Lords sounds cool, and I think I've actually... Is this the... never mind, actually, I'll take that back. I think out of these, the one that looks coolest is Frostpunk 2, honestly. I haven't played this, it's a blind vote for me. Best sports/racing for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K25, Topspin 2K25, and WWE 2K24. I don't play sports games, but the one I know the most is FIFA, EA Sports FC, that it's nowadays called, so yeah, sure. Fair enough. Best multiplayer. For outstanding online multiplayer experience and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, and Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. What do we have here? Once again, the only one that I've played is Super Mario Party. But I know Helldivers 2 might win this, honestly. And if it does, I think it's justified. But since I've never played it, I'm gonna go with something that I've played, and that's Super Mario Party. But if Helldivers wins this one, I'm not gonna complain. Oh, this is a good category. Best adaptation. Recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. We have Arcane, Fallout, Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, and Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. Okay, didn't watch these, I don't know if they're good. Fallout, surprisingly good. Like, seriously, Fallout surprised the heck out of me. This show, I think you should all watch. And some other year, this could be the winner. But but Arcane is here, and Arcane might just be the best video game adaptation ever made. And yeah, that's my take. Before season 2 came out, I was kind of debating whether Arcane is better than Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I think those two are the two best adaptations. But with season 2, man, it's not even finished, and Arcane has already left a mark in history for being an absolutely amazing show. Not just an amazing adaptation, but an amazing show in general. And I really think Arcane is a must-watch. You should watch Arcane right now. And Arcane is gonna win this. I can feel it. Most anticipated game. recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Monster Hunter Wilds. We all know which one is gonna win this. This is not even a question. Of course it's GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, most anticipated game, probably of all time, not just like this year, probably the most anticipated game of all time, and I can say that for sure GTA 6 is winning this vote. This is the most predictable vote ever. Like the GTA 6 is winning this. Like there's no question about it. Okay, Content Creator of the Year. For a streamer or content creator who has made an important and positive impact on the community in 2024. We have Queso, how do you say his name? I don't know. Ilo Juan, Deco Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Picora. I butchered all of those, I swear to God. Oh my God. I can't spell people's names. And yeah, I have never watched any of these, but the only one that I've heard of is Queso. So people say that he's a nice guy, so you know what, fuck it. Best esports game. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, and Valorant. I've played only Counter-Strike, but I know that CS hasn't got a whole lot of updates this year, I think. But it's the only one I've played. I don't know if it's unfair if I vote CS, honestly. Like, I like CSGO. I mean, CS2, I'm sorry. But, yeah, might not deserve to win this, but it's the only one of these I've played, so yeah, we'll go with that. Best esports athlete. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2024, irrespective of game. 33, Alexibe, Joey, Faker, Zaiwu, and ZMJJKK. And I don't know a whole lot of these guys. I don't know a whole lot about these guys, but Alexibe is Finnish, and I'm Finnish, so of course I'm voting for him. Hell yeah. Best esports team, recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization, judged the most outstanding performance and conduct in 2024. Bilibili Gaming, Gen.G, Navi, T1, and Team Liquid. Once again, I don't know a whole lot about these. I don't really watch esports. But I know Navi, because I used to watch like CS esports. So I know Navi, and Alexei is on the front here. So, you know, that's enough for me, I guess. And what is this? Players vote. 3 rounds, 3 chances to vote. Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is, but it's not open. So I think that's all of our votes, really. So I voted for these games. Let's go. These just a little bit. Yeah. So, going back to this one. My game of the year personally is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So yeah, that's all of the votes, all of the categories. There's nobody watching the stream at the moment, but regardless, I thank you for watching, and I think we're gonna see you guys around in some other video or stream or something. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, see you around.